All right, this is a test. This is a test. And back out. Test, 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 test. Testing 1, 2, 3. All right, that's better. Apologies. I just need to make sure that everybody is cool with me streaming. I don't want to just jump in and ruin things. Hmm, 5 years you've been with him. Tell me, sister, are you wasted? The fruit's gone dry. The do do do. Alright, I'm just gonna assume it's cool. Ah, ba ba ba. Copy. Copy. I think I'm just gonna assume that it's okay. All right. Hello. If you can't tell, there's currently a thunderstorm going on at my place. So we're in a bit of a issue right now. I don't think I'll have to get offline. But if I do, you know, honestly, it'll probably be very sudden and you'll be like, "Oh geez, where did Gecko go?" Is one more place I can. There we go. Alrighty, let's go. Ba ba ba. So, last time I talked with GreenHornet 1969, which is actually not a 69 joke, believe it or not. And I made this bee farm. So I have a lot of honeycomb, and I'm using that to make uh copper wax copper blocks. And the reason for that is I want to build a skyscraper. And the skyscraper is going to have a frankly atrocious block palette. Doo-doo-doo. You know what? I'm gonna put these over here. Doo-doo-doo. Alright, so this is the block palette I'm working with. By choice. I am choosing to use this. Okay? So, I mean, I could choose not to use it, but, where would the fun be in that? Smooth quartz, smooth. Smooth. Let's just block. Smooth, smooth. Oh, also, I got mending for my netherite gear, which is pretty cool. I should change my Minecraft skin because I'm not going to really be doing anything with Triumvirate for a while. But, I'll just keep wearing what I'm wearing for now. Turn out the window. Okay. Sometimes people need sleep so that they can like reset stuff. Okay, nice. A lot of chickens in there. I really should like. No! I really should get some, I should figure out where I'm gonna build my skyscraper. Ideally I want to build it, um, ideally I would build it close to where everybody else is building theirs. I'm not sure if I just go in there and claim a spot and start building or what. Um, hmm. Spaghetti 22 is gonna have Alright, let's see if I can find a little something else to throw on in the background. Okay, I've never had trouble with this playlist. I've never had trouble with this playlist. However, the playlist I used yesterday gave me some shit, so here we are. Ooh, you know what? I can fish from up here, technically, I think. I don't know if I can hear, ooh, man. This is fun. Big thunder boom. Anyways, let's go look at where everybody else has built their, did I adjust? Oh, I didn't. I forgot to turn the audio input. Wait, no, that's the wrong one. That was supposed to stay off. Jeez, a mess. I had to adjust a couple of my settings before starting. My god. Kadam just... Look at that. Oh shoot, they're having issues. I can help, I can help. Two more remaining. Where are they? Looks like you do need help. Hornet! Just helping, people deal with shit. Okay. Where are they? I'm gonna guess that nobody has a bell. Alright, I'm going back. Should make like a faster way up here. Alright, come on. My tools guy, he's gonna have one for me. He's gonna have a bell. Honestly, I thought they were dealing with a whatchamacallit, like a woodland mansion or something. I did not realize they had a raid. Jeez Louise, a Ravager? That's not good. How are you, Kira? I'm doing good! I've messed around with my audio settings, so hopefully it's a bit nicer to listen to. And now I'm helping a bunch of idiots deal with a raid. And not the fun kind you get from Twitch. Got 2 more remaining. Experience gained, that means they're nearish here. There's a lot more background sounds like Tron. Yeah, it's my oh dear. It's my, it's the playlist that I've been using, that I usually use. It's been... I didn't use it yesterday, and I ended up getting like some muted audio, but I've never had muted audio with this playlist. And it's fun, and it's upbeat, and... Found him! Shit! Don't stop fucking running. Get blocked. Was the audio muted from something I did? No, it was not. I played copyrighted music unknowingly. Good, I thought I said Star Trek too many times. Nah, that wouldn't do it. Ah! Adam, why are you not wearing... Oh, dear. Alright, where are we? You got yourself into this situation, you get yourself out of it. Alright, come on. Come on. Come on, where is he? Where are they? Come on. Show your butt-ugly faces, pillagers. I think that's even their real name. Now, it's important to remember that pillagers... Oh. Night Crimson. Sleep well. Glad to have you in for a bit. Come on, where are they? Shoot, not too far. So they're around-ish here. But we're here. Aha! Oh, you motherfucker! I hope I didn't start another one. Please tell me somebody has extra food I can steal. Where are they? Let's see, where are we looking? Shit. Ah! more. Jesus fucking Christ! Ah! I don't know how to handle conflict. Alright, let's see. See. No, not ta-dum! Come on, here. Come here. No! I hope you just died. Alright, let's see. Okay, nope. Too far? It's around here. Ah! No, 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 you bitch! You motherfuckers! Not again! Fuck it. If he doesn't come for his chicken, I'm taking it. Damn, he already got his chicken. Alright, well. Sucks for me, I guess. But he used it. But I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll survive. Oh, wait, no, there his chicken is. Alright, let's go. Okay, so it's over where they are. Why do I try to do, like, cool shit? It never works out well for me. Is Painted around? Not right now, I don't know. He might be on later. And by on, I mean, like, he might... And by on, I mean on Twitch. No, you motherfucker! He didn't come up with a question.
front of my face, bro.
Oh yeah.
Howdy.
I'm
Hello,
scared.
hello. Oh god, I've got to stop watching the stream now because I can hear you like. Okay.
Ooh.
How's it going?
There's a guy spawning like a billion vexes right now.
Jeez. Well,
Go,
my day was
go,
going all right
go, go.
until all of a sudden.
Look to
What happened? Did you die?
your left.
Oh.
Go, go.
I see your stuff.
Like 20 guys beside you.
Where? Oh yeah. This isn't going to plan, is it?
No.
So what was the plan? I'm curious.
There wasn't one. We weren't even supposed to be doing this. We accidentally set this off, and then we just decided to fight them all.
Yeah, I don't know why it went off.
Oh, we're here now. We might as well.
We need to kill the spawning dude.
I can't even. Oh, I see him. He's running around.
Oh shit.
Near your stuff. Near Gecko stuff.
Yeah, I don't know if I picked up all my
No,
stuff.
Mini.
Should we
I
give
want my
you
stuff.
some cover, Gecko? Let's give you some cover when you get your stuff.
Please get
Right.
away from me, mister.
Brennan, come to the back of your trading hall and
Oh,
no. Oh, no. It'll be worse if one of us dies on your stuff. That'd be a lot worse.
Yeah.
Alright, Gecko, I got you.
They're just huddled in this corner back here. Oh, I know.
Oh,
how I can
shit!
get them.
One hit.
Did you get it?
Nope.
Oh, unlucky.
Wait, I got this.
Do you want us to pick your stuff in the chest? Maybe we should do that.
Yeah, if you can do that, that'd be great. If you can't, I understand.
Nice.
It's-
Good. We got this, haven't we, Brennan? Let's do this. Let me just make a
forgot.
chest.
Vexes existed.
Okay.
I actually don't know what to do here. I don't know where the spawning is. Or maybe I killed him.
Just gonna put all my stuff in the chest just because I don't want to get it all mixed. And then let's grab your stuff. Oh, I put the chest in the chest too. Why did I do that?
I think I just accidentally picked.
Oh, Brennan!
What?
You nearly just got me. What did you do?
Oh, I see a Ravager.
You ran in front of me. So the guy did that spell thing at you, and I ran. Oh.
No. Not the spell thing. Alright.
Where the heck did this witch go?
Shit.
Oh, which?
Yeah,
sword is
fuck, I
mine?
might be about to die again.
It's right. All your stuff is in the chest inside the trading hall.
Alright, cool.
If you can
Now
run it
I
in
just have
there.
to get to the trading hall.
Actually, I think it's all in there. Let me just quickly go back and check that I got it.
Well, all the
see.
armor is in
It's
there,
just-
and so that's... Ooh.
Yeah, all the armor's in there. Your axe, your pickaxe, your sword.
Alright.
I think
Well,
it's
those are the
just
things I
vexes.
actually really care about, so...
I think everything you need is in there.
Oh, hell no. That spawning dude's alive still.
Yeah.
It's... Oh man, I thought I killed him. He's back
Where is
here
he?
behind.
I see it.
He's
I see
there.
him. Okay, I just wasted a totem of undying. No, I died.
Oh man.
Yay!
If I could just get my bow on top of the roof, this would be great. Nope. I
Alright, so
can't
I
even
got...
get my stuff on the roof, bro.
Oh, motherfucker! Shit's
Oh,
getting
what, whose
inside.
stuff is it? I can't believe in my stuff.
Some of
Okay.
that's yours. And
I'm really, really worried about my stuff because the Vindicator is camping on the on my pile of stuff.
I know I picked up my bow again. This is my
The,
stuff.
the minute I jump down there, I'm dead.
Oh,
Hang on.
shit.
Oh god, I'm at half a heart. Okay, I got my stuff out of that corner. Let's
Oh.
hold the totem.
Dude, I don't
Wait a
have
minute.
any,
This isn't my totem, I don't think, unless he just dropped one. Because I used my totem a minute ago. I am gonna die, by the way.
does anybody have an arrow on them?
ran through the wall! He ran through the wall!
Ah,
really
no. No, no,
Did
no,
you
no,
get
no.
that?
I did not.
You got that on your stream.
I didn't.
I just watched it on your stream. He ran through the wall.
Motherfucker.
Okay, where the hell is this fucking spawn?
I've never seen that before. Why didn't I put a bed down?
Okay, I killed the spawning guy.
I'm bringing my bed over there.
Alright, you're gonna have to redo all
Swear,
your villagers.
somehow-
I'm sorry, man.
What?
Oh, they killed the villagers, Brennan.
Fuck
Yeah.
off.
And
How did they get in?
he ran through the door. I wish I was recording that. I ran in, closed the door, and I went inside, and then he just ran in after me.
Fuck. Do you guys want to help me set that up again another
Yeah.
day then?
Yeah,
'Cause that's
yeah,
bullshit.
definitely.
That
We'll
took
help-
me
we'll
a
help
whole
you.
solid day, bro. Fuck that.
We'll help
Okay,
you. A
that's
couple of them
fine.
survived, but I ran in, closed the door, I went over here, and I looked back, and he literally ran through the door.
Jeez.
The guy with the axe.
Okay, so I put the stuff that I picked up of yours back in the chest. Oh right, and I need to put
Okay.
the shield in.
Okay. Brennan, all of the... Why did he only kill all of these ones and didn't kill these ones?
Because he didn't get in there.
Yeah.
Ah.
I don't understand where the Vexes went though.
God damn. That was devastating.
As if
No-
they went in there and killed them. What a
No,
bunch of
no,
Vexes.
note to ourselves, we cannot do raids near a villager farm. What the hell?
I had a feeling it was gonna happen, but
Did anybody deal with the Ravager for this round?
killed
Yes.
everything except for the Vexes. I don't know where they went.
Well, the Vexes despawn.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, they die. They can't live for very long.
Oh, that's what was happening earlier. I was saying, like, why are they taking so much damage? They must have been dying.
Yeah.
I can't believe I wasted 2 totems on
Oh,
this.
I found the Ravager. He's in the part of the village where the
Does anyone know where my pickaxe went?
Pickaxe.
Or my...
Oh wait, I think I've accidentally picked it up. Sorry,
Ah.
dude.
Oh, you got it? Okay, cool. Wait. Oh, no. no.
Breaking 3.
Come on. What else is there?
Oh, I see a witch. If this witch kills me, I'm officially the worst person ever at this game. Okay, the witch is dead.
Yay.
What the hell? There's still something else.
Yeah, there's 2 left. 1 left.
Found him.
Oh, yeah. When do these things end, by the way? Oh, okay. Nice. Wait, what?
Nice. But my villagers are.
What does that mean?
You guys won. We're done.
Yeah.
Oh, we're done. Okay.
See, now we have Hero of the Villager, where Emerald trades is cheaper, but my
Yeah.
villagers are dead.
And also, villagers will just throw shit at you.
Oh, really? Let's go. I want to throw shit at me. Let's go.
What?
Alright. Also, here's your pickaxe.
Oh,
thanks.
thank you. Oh.
Just kidding, bro.
Cheers. There's 1 villager left in here, and the rest are in there, right?
Yeah.
Oh, this was my best one.
No.
Fuck's sake.
What did he throw
Right
you?
bending. Bro.
It's alright. We'll get it all back, I promise. I'll take my laptop to work, and the next few days I'll help you fix it. Throw things at us.
Just give it time.
Okay, actually,
give it
this
a
is
sec.
kind of nice how these guys are here. You know what? Why didn't we... Fuck, we should have... We could have easily blocked these 2 doors off, and it would have been fine.
Yeah. Next time.
Yeah, what you can do, what else might help, would be to, say, build it basically underground, That
Oh,
way
no.
because the raiders spawn on
Hey,
the
they're throwing stuff on me. Yeah, I don't want to do it underground because then I
Fair
can't
enough.
show off my cool building like this, right?
That's fair.
Defeats the
point.
whole crew.
That's a good point. Oh,
Okay, so they just
that
throw
many
things out
pants.
at time.
Nice.
They're see-through netted chaps.
Oh, wait. If my villagers were a higher rank, would they have gave us diamond gear?
I don't think so. They mostly just give you stuff that they will
Just give me a spade and a
pay
hoe.
emerald for.
That kind of sucks.
Oh, this
All they gave us was iron tools. I mean, stone tools.
that guy wants emeralds.
What? That's greedy.
Wait, haven't we got emeralds in here?
Yeah, he wants emeralds to give you enchanted tools.
Let's do it, bud. Let's do some tradies. Oh, I bought a whole bunch of spades.
Well,
I bought so many. What do I do with these?
I just throw them out.
I'm just gonna put
yeah,
them in this
they're
chest.
pretty much good for just getting XP or for leveling up the villager.
Yeah.
Should I keep the
least-
chainmail armor? What's it good for?
I think it's just supposed to look cool.
Because you can't make it, can you?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Wait,
Okay.
I don't.
Can
I
you
feel
put
like back in the day-
Can you put the trims on chainmail?
Yes.
I don't know. Never actually.
Yes, you can.
Oh, cool. Let's make a chainmail suit. Okay, see you later, guys. Good job.
Alright.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Yeah, sorry about that, Brennan.
Oh, it's not your guys' fault.
Alright. Before I carry on with my little digging a hole project,
Ooh, you're digging a hole?
I'm just gonna go get a drink. I'll be back in a minute.
Alright, cool.
I always feel like I lose something when this type of stuff happens.
Doo doo doo. Right, I can get my levels back, that's good.
You got your levels back?
I can because I'm doing like some trading.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm not too worried about my levels right now.
Fair enough.
Oh, I guess that spawning dude could have spawned some in here too. Yeah, I guess we just can't do anything.
I need to organize my stuff. It's a horrible mess.
Yeah, welcome to my world. I wish we had a bigger inventory space.
Yeah, that'd be nice. It's like, you know, there's games where you like grind for inventory space and you know, that's like part of the game, but honestly, I don't like it. It is not my thing.
Oh, uh, like a shulker box type, for example.
Well, not just like shulker boxes, but like in other games, like you part of playing the game ends up being uh the
Like just up, like you can upgrade your space the more
yeah,
levels you gain type thing.
yeah, kind of like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I'm not too big into that really either.
Yeah, I'm a nerd. I'm just not that kind of nerd. Where's the hole?
Well, still trying to like kind of calm down from that raid.
Hmm. Can be stressful.
Yeah.
So how's your day been?
Oh, not bad. I'm playing a lot of Minecraft today, that's for
Yeah,
sure.
same.
I'll be right back in a minute.
All
Just gonna
right.
grab a drink and a bite to eat really quick.
All right. Oh yeah, I saw the work you did on the portal. It was really good. Oh, you left. Frick. This is why I can't be left alone, because I will just forget things that have just happened. Touch of autism in it. I can't say that, I have British viewers now. Oh. Oh. Alright, so we got leather. That's good. I like leather. Allow me to rephrase that. Actually, no, we'll just leave that there. These goods are good. Useful. Okay, so we got brown wool. That's cool. Yeah, I hear ya. Beak, 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 beak. Beak, 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 beak. Beak, 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 beak. Do I have any more seeds? There we go. There's some. There we go. Couple more chickens.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello. Tatum has left the building for the moment.
Okay, I was just coming on to say that I'm going to bed because it's like 1 a.m. now, but I'll
Yeah,
be
that's
back.
fair. You go do that. You sleep.
Yeah, thank you. Good luck. Good stream, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you. See you then. Bye-bye. Okay, so where is the entrance/exit for the spawn area? The spawner, because I can't find it. Guess I'm just gonna have to go down, break in, grab the stuff, and take the elevator out. Yeah, well, that's fine. Do-do-do. Yippee. Alright. Alright. Taking this to see where it lets out so that I can find it again, because I legitimately don't know. Huh. Okay. I suppose if I had looked a little further, that would have shown me what I needed to know. Rip. Yeah, bok 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 bok. No, while we wait for Tatum to come back, let's turn the music back on. Let's trade a little bit more string for cheap. Alright, yeah, you gotta... Butcher works. There you go. Oh, pink wool. Arrow of harming.
Alright.
Hello?
I'm guessing Coco went to bed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what are there like rules about building in the city area?
Mm, not really. Like you mean where Sam's scraper is and my pagoda is, like in that
Yeah,
area?
that area.
Yeah, no, you can pretty much. Well, on the one side of the wall, you kind of can't build anywhere. We're gonna set up a shopping district in that one spot, but
Okay.
anywhere on the side of the wall where like we already have the buildings should be fine.
Alright. Cool. Because I kind of want to build a skyscraper, and I didn't want to, like... I wanted to jump in on the trend, but I didn't want to do it in a space that would be unappreciated.
I don't know. We would actually like really appreciate it if you built something here.
It is not going to
We
be
were
anywhere
actually
near as
hoping.
impressive, but
Oh, it don't matter.
it matters to me.
We were hoping to try and get pretty much all the members on the server to build here as well.
Hmm.
I have way too much bamboo here. Going up here.
Hmm.
that what you're gonna do is come pick a spot right now?
Yeah, kind of looking for a spot. Do you have a suggestion?
Yeah, where are you in the village already? Oh, you're right
Uh,
here. Okay.
oh,
Yeah, I like this spot. Oh, I'm just up here, up the hill.
okay. There you are. I see you.
I like this spot. Even if you had to like dig some of this back to make your building fit,
Yeah.
that's okay. Or you could even do here.
Hmm.
This spot's nice. Or even on this hill. We'll
Okay.
just move the horses.
Okay.
These are the 3 spots I'd recommend,
Okay.
but feel free to pick anywhere else or whatever.
Hmm. I am thinking this is a good spot. I just would need to figure out how, like, you know, what exactly I'm building because this is this is my first time building a sky. Well, actually, no, because I built uh not quite a skyscraper, but I built like a weird inverted house that was super tall years and years ago.
Oh, okay. Like
Um,
a fantasy build type thing.
yeah,
Or
basically
wizard
I
weird
made it
type
like
thing.
small at the bottom, and then I would like increase it out a little bit by each layer, and then I pulled it back in.
Okay, yeah. I see what you mean. I've seen builds like that type of style before.
Yeah.
A thing I do before I even build in this server, I usually design it in creative first just to make sure I like it, you know?
Yeah. Part of my problem is I have trouble like visualizing things, so I often find it's easier for me to work with what I have and just mold it because I'm not going to end up doing it the exact same way the next time. And that would just be like a lot of pressure for me. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
I used to be like that as well, but yeah, I don't know. I'm more like that when it comes to landscaping, like terraforming
Mm,
land and stuff. I'll work off of what I have, but when I'm doing a really big build like that one,
yeah.
I well, in creative, I only designed like the one wall. I didn't even build the whole thing because it's the same all 4 sides, right? So,
Yeah.
and
I should
that,
mm,
and like, a thing I do is like, because I would have never known how to build that type of style from like just off of nothing, right? You got to
yeah.
look at some pictures too.
Oh yeah.
That helps a lot.
Yeah. I've started using references a lot more in my building since I started streaming and I my building has really improved.
Oh yeah, and it'll just keep getting better.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I want to do. Most of the time, I just sit here staring at a spot, thinking on what to do.
Fair enough. Uh do you want like a bunch of waxed copper?
Do I have any?
No, do you want any?
Um,
Because I have like a bunch and I want it I was initially planning on incorporating it into my palette for for the build here. But
mm-hmm.
I just I don't want to. It feels like it would be too off. I want to use the pretty pink wood.
Wood and oxidized uh copper goes well together though.
Oh, that's true.
And the oxidized copper almost matches the roof I got down there as well.
Yeah, that's true. You
Well,
see
like
the
as long yeah, oxidized would be the green, right?
yeah, yeah. I already waxed all of the orange copper, so I'd have to place it out, unwax it, let it age.
Oh yeah.
So it'd be a lot of
Oh,
work.
you're planning on doing it with orange copper at first?
Yeah, I was gonna do smooth quartz, dark deeps, the deep slate tiles and copper for my palette. But I'm just kind of like looking at this area and like I don't want to ruin the vibe.
Honestly, I feel like I already ruined it with my town hall.
No,
And
because it
there was
matches the little the the pointy thingy.
oh yeah. Yeah, I guess a little bit, yeah. I mean, we didn't really plan on making everything match totally like that. It's just me and Sam ended up using a lot of pink in the
Mm.
beginning.
Yeah, well, I mean it's the new block.
Yeah, it was nice.
Hmm.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I think you should oxidize your copper. I think the green copper would be nice in a build here.
Hmm.
Man, I almost want to build a skyscraper now.
I mean this whole area is so beautiful.
Thanks, man. Been working hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam's good at doing like central stuff for cities and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and doing roads.
This is amazing.
Yeah, we'll have to let Sam know.
Yeah.
I like standing over here.
Yeah. It's a pretty place.
Sometimes I just stand here for like 10 minutes thinking about what I want to do.
Mm.
You get such a good view.
It is really pretty.
Still think I need to take some of these down.
Mm.
Feel like there's just too many.
I feel like there's either too many or too few.
Yeah,
Either you
well,
want to go for the full bamboo maze vibe, or you just want to have like a touch.
yeah, I think I want just a touch of it because I want to, like, from here, I can't see a lot of the river because the
Yeah,
leaves
that's
block it.
true. Yeah.
So I'm trying to, like, thin it out so you can still see a lot of the water.
Mm-hmm.
And I think
I
all
mean,
I need to do is just chop it.
you could probably shorten a lot
Well,
of
yeah,
it.
yeah, you just gotta
And
put a string on top, right?
yeah. Yeah, and what do we have? We have string farm.
Yeah, yeah, I think I might do that at some point tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I got the portal done today. Those
Yeah.
two gates. I built these two gates today as well.
Oh, you did these?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, I did that this morning, and then I built the portal later today, and now I'm just exhausted.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do now. Yeah, skyscraper over there will be sweet.
Yeah. Hmm. Well, I have some copper to oxidize.
Yeah, plant it. There's like so much room down here. Oh, actually, are you gonna need more copper?
Probably not.
Okay,
Although, it
well, if,
depends on how big I make it.
fair enough. You do need more. I got tons.
Yeah, cool. I have about 9 stacks, which for the beginning of a skyscraper, where it's just a one block in a whole, what's it called? Palette. I don't know for sure that it's going to be enough, but because it's more of an accent, it's not going to be main block making it up, so I don't really expect it to be super relevant. Not relevant, but super important. So I should
Oh,
be
that sounds
fine
good,
with
man.
just 9 stacks.
Well, we'll find out.
Yeah, we will. Also, if you need honey or wax, I got a little bee farm in the Nether.
Yeah, I saw you post that.
Yeah,
That's good stuff.
it's just like
I've never
12.
actually.
It's 12 hives, and it's unfortunately kind of, what's the word? It's not automatic, but it's easy to manage.
Okay. Yeah. See, I've never actually even. Uh, I don't know. I've never actually had to use honey for. Well, like I've never used honey blocks or anything like that in a build, so I don't know. Maybe in the future I'll try and incorporate those into it.
Mm. Yeah, I just realized I have like a huge flat area by my house that I can use for this. I don't need to use spawn. Um,
So good.
I tried to make a automatic bee farm. I just could not make it work.
No,
Yeah,
I know.
redstone
I
is
don't like
not my thing.
automatic. Me neither, man. I'm
As much as I
horrible
want
with
it to
it.
be.
There we go. That should be a lot better. That's a bit better. And then I think I just need to make some a lot shorter than the others. And
Yeah. Oh, did you see the area that Jenks made?
In the desert.
No, the not the area, the water elevator.
Oh, for the spider farm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. It was very neat.
Yeah.
I liked it. The glowberries add a lot to like anything really, because
Oh yeah.
just an elevator in a room, and she made it look pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's what this was missing.
the way, if you need netherite gear, just let me know. I have templates.
Like, the ingots, you mean?
No, the templates to upgrade it. Because they've changed that.
Oh, you don't just put diamond in a thing with the netherite?
No. Not anymore.
What the heck? How is it done now?
You have to have a upgrade template, which you can copy, thankfully. And after you've you put that in with the netherite ingot and the armor of your
Template?
choice, and that'll upgrade it.
Oh,
It's a lot
how
more
did you get
work.
the...
Jinx found it somewhere, and I just asked if I could borrow it to copy.
Oh, it's... You can duplicate it.
Yes.
Cool.
Which is what
I
I
might,
did.
actually... Are you able to duplicate one now?
Oh, yeah.
I'll take one right now before I forget.
Alright. Just give me a second to
You
go back
only...
into my house.
Or I only need one because then I can keep duplicating it, right?
Yes, it does take a lot of diamonds, though, so...
Oh, that's okay.
Alright, I'm at spawn.
That's not an issue. Well,
There you go.
I was like, the ground. Thanks. So, I'm gonna go back home and get some diamonds. So to duplicate it, I just need diamonds?
You need diamonds and a piece of netherrack.
Okay.
You should have the recipe now. Oh my god, this is gonna take forever.
Oh, the oxidizing.
Yeah. Not just oxidizing, but placing it so that it oxidizes.
Yeah, that's kind of a bummer.
And then running through and unwaxing.
Oh yeah, that's even worse. I forgot you
Yeah,
did
because I didn't like set it out and wax it. No, I had to be quote unquote smart and craft wax.
Did you want... I can give you back the thing right
Nah, it's
now.
okay. It's okay, you keep it, pass it on.
Okay. They're gonna be like, how the hell did you get it? I rob people. You have
Ah,
you know where
jeez.
you know where a lush cave is?
I don't.
Dang,
Yeah, sorry.
I need to find one.
What you looking for?
I just want to get a lot of moss and glowberry stuff.
Fair enough.
Maybe even catch an axolotl actually. Got both those things.
You can get glowberries by just bone mealing another glowberry, so you can just go into the spider farm and get a couple there if you want to save time.
Oh, yeah, true. I just don't have moss.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do it tomorrow anyway.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Alright, I think I'm gonna get off for the night.
Alright.
Try again tomorrow.
Alright. I'll see you then.
Well, yeah, take care. Have a
You
good
too.
night.
Night night.
Bye.
Bye. Alright. And now. Alrighty, so back to just us, back to the Tron music. And we're gonna go to spawn for a bit, do a little touch of fishing, so as to give those pillagers time to despawn, because I am not dealing with a raid by myself. So just gonna, yeah, Tron music. Maybe I'll make my build something kind of like cyberpunky. That would be fun. Okay, let's get up here. So what I'm doing at this point is I'm marking out a grid with a shovel. And I'm putting the block down in the grid. Because it was just taking me too long to try to figure it out any other way. So I'm doing what I do best, and I'm making patterns. To music that is honestly a little bit too epic. Currently, my sister and dad. Where did we leave off yesterday in my rambling? Ah, jeez. You might have to rewatch the end of the VOD for that. Because I don't remember, and like I was really tired by that time. And just could not retain jack or shit, quite frankly. I think we got somewhere into Watchmen lore. That's about all I can remember. So we got... That's 3, 4. Yeah, shoot. It's 4, 4, 4. Okay. Alrighty. Oh. Alrighty. Okay, so now gonna do a double right click. Oh, you tried calling? Sorry, I have streamer mode on, so I straight up missed that. Might be give me a sec. Hello?
Hello.
So, you're back to do more talking about the thing, the Watchmen.
If you would like,
I mean, yep,
unless you are very, very busy with your grid.
I think having something interesting to listen to would probably help make the grid more bearable. So,
What is the purpose of this grid?
to age the copper.
If you just put it in one big lump, it won't age.
It'll take a long-ass time. So, I want to do this with it pretty much fully aged, so that I know what I'm building.
Okay. Okay, so I was saying that there was a Watchmen crossover, and I was saying how the last reboot kind of started out as oh my gosh, the Flash screwed up the timeline, whatever.
Yes.
And even the time traveling guys were still affected by it because it was so bad.
Yep.
Which when that happened, or when it happened in 2011, I'm like, okay, my favorite superhero, Booster Gold, the greatest superhero you never heard of, he's going to be unaffected because his super suit has anti-time manipulation stuff in it. Well, I don't know. He was still affected. Kind of. There was other Booster Golds running around, which that's not confusing at all.
Now it's comics, so you know, I just kind of assume that there's like at least 50 weird things that I have not considered in all comic lore.
Yes, there's so much comic lore. So kind of the rule of thumb is every like 2 to 3 years, it's been getting more and more that every 2 to 3 years, it used to be every 5 to 7, but it's getting more and more that some kind of big crossover event happens where it's like, oh my gosh, this'll change everything. Okay, so 2011, that's when the Flashpoint happened. That's when the Flash did his time travel adventure, and he screwed up time, and then he fixed it with Booster Gold's help. And then everything reset. Everybody has new origin, except for like Batman and Green Lantern. How Jordan Green Lantern. You know what? I can get on so many tangents with this. Okay, so I brought up Alan Scott Green Lantern yesterday. I think I should clarify what's the difference between these guys.
That would be greatly appreciated because I just know there are multiple lanterns, and that's all I know.
Okay, so this is the Green Lantern lore section of the program.
All right.
So the original Green Lantern from the late 30s, early 40s, something like that, he was Alan Scott. And Alan Scott was a train engineer, and the train he was in, it was going to crash, and then there was a railway lantern just hanging up in there, and it just happened to have magical abilities to it. Because a long time ago, there was a meteor that crashed the Earth, and a old Chinese man found it and was compelled to carve it into a lantern. And kind of the like lore curse blessing of it was the meteor is going to give three things. One is life, one is death, and one is power. Well, the old man who carved it into the lantern, he died, and then somebody was saved. That might have been Alan Scott. But the power was also given Alan Scott. I think there was a third person somewhere in there.
Okay.
But Alan Scott got the power portion of the prophecy, and he became a superhero called the Green Lantern. I wonder where he got that name from. Because his lantern was green.
I was about to say, it surely wasn't the Orange Lantern that he picked up.
So we'll get to the Orange Lanterns in a little bit, but I gotta get through the 50s, 60s, 70s. I gotta get through all the decades.
Kind of forgot there was actually an Orange Lantern.
Oh, there's so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was just a joke about.
So let's see. Alan Scott. Huh?
That was just a joke about why he picked he's known as Green Lantern. Never mind, keep going.
Yeah. Okay. So Alan Scott was the Green Lantern of the 40s, and his costume was not green. He had a red, he had a red sweater with a little circle on it that has a little Green Lantern in it, and then he had a purple cape.
So he was colorblind.
Yeah, possibly. So he was the Green Lantern of the 40s, and he was part of the Justice Society of America, not the Justice League. So, okay, he was part in the 40s. He was part of the Justice Society. So he was the Green Lantern during World War II, and then during the 50s, all superhero content was just gone. It was gone for quite a while. Mm-hmm. And when it came back, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, they stayed the same. Their origin stayed the same. It might have got tweaked a little bit. Everything got more goofier. Everything got more outrageous. But during the 50s, they rebooted a lot of stuff. This is the incarnation called the Silver Age of Comics. Previous was the Golden Age of Comics for DC Comics. I know a lot of Marvel stuff. I certainly know all the movies and stuff, but comic wise with Marvel Comics I don't know. But DC, I know a whole bunch that no mere mortal should know about DC Comics. But I am a mere mortal, so my comprehension is very limited. So during the 50s, 60s, that's when the Silver Age of comics started. And it started with the Flash and Green Lantern. But the Green Lantern was not Alan Scott. And same thing with the Flash. It wasn't the previous guy. And this new Green Lantern, he was Hal Jordan. He was a test pilot. His ship crashed. He was testing experimental jet planes and stuff, and he stumbles upon a alien wreckage. Some alien just crashed a ship and went, "Okay, I choose you to be my successor," and hands him the Green Lantern ring, and then he becomes a Green Lantern, and he becomes part of the Green Lantern Corps, which is a intergalactic universal police force, and the rule is there's allowed 2 Green Lanterns from the same space sector. So the Green Lanterns work for guys called the Guardians, not the Guardians of the Galaxy, Guardians of the Universe, which is not confusing at all. I think the Guardians of the Galaxy came out later. So this Green Lantern is part of the Justice League, goes on adventures with Superman, Batman, the Flash, goes out into space because Earth is not just the only place he has supervision over. He has to go other places. He even goes into the anti-universe, anti-universe. That everything's made of antimatter. If you go to it, you explode.
Okay.
And at one point, he meets Alan Scott. But kind of the wrinkle is that Alan Scott lives in a different universe. And Alan Scott is from a universe called Earth 2. Or he lives on Earth 2. And Hal Jordan, Green Lantern, Justice League, they live on Earth 1, which is kind of backwards.
Yeah,
because
you expect it to be the other way around.
Well, kind of the reasoning was, well, we just let you take that because we were just being polite. But that's kind of the problem with a lot of these multiverse, universe hopping kind of things, where it's like, oh yeah, mine's Earth 1 because I live there, so you're automatically Earth 2, that's Earth 3, that's Earth 4.
Yeah.
So speaking of Earth 3, you might be asking, hey, you said Alan Scott lives on Earth 2. What about, there must be other universes too. What about Earth 3? Earth 3 is the mirror universe equivalent, right? Where all the good guys are bad guys and all the bad guys are good guys.
Yes, I've heard about this universe.
So the Flash TV show actually made it backwards. They actually have Earth 2 is the bad universe and Earth 3 is the one that's with Alan Scott. They don't show Alan Scott, but they show the previous Flash, because I said there was a Flash of Earth 2. Okay, so during the 70s and 80s, I think, I'm not really sure. There's other people who become Green Lantern of Earth. One is John Stewart, and the other one is Guy Gardner. And the first guy I mentioned,
The Scott guy.
No, but the one I said before, Guy.
Oh.
Well, whatever his name was, he was the Green Lantern on the Justice League cartoon.
Okay.
John Stewart.
Okay.
I don't know if you ever watched that one.
No. I know next to nothing about DC Comics. My knowledge of Green Lantern is limited to pretty much whatever was said on Big Bang Theory.
Okay. So it's pretty much, they got a magic ring, they got a lantern, they can make stuff out of their ring, whatever they can imagine, they can force their will into the ring and then make whatever they're imagining real. And then sometimes there's the caveat of they have to charge their ring off of the lantern every 24 Earth hours. And then I've seen stuff where it's like, okay, wait a minute, why is 24 Earth hours the standard?
Mm-hmm.
Because these guys just found Earth. Why is that the standard?
Yeah.
Well, I think it's one rotation of whatever the home planet is. Maybe. No one's really questioned that.
Yeah.
Okay, so John Stewart and Guy Gardner, they were granted rings because Hal Jordan was off doing something in deep space, whatever. Okay, so we need a representative. So those guys were just around. Guy Gardner was in the Justice League of the late 80s, which I, like I said yesterday, was not the good, quote unquote good Justice League. That's where all the leftover people were, all the leftover people were on.
Okay.
Was Justice League International. There's a million different subdivisions. Okay, so we have a couple of Green Lanterns floating around. Okay, and then in the late 80s, Crisis on Infinite Earths happens, which is the really big earth-shattering, multiverse-shattering event that changes everything. This was the first one, well, one of the first ones for DC Comics.
Okay.
So kind of the synopsis of that is, I said there was a anti-universe where everything's made out of antimatter.
Yes.
Well, there's a guy called the Monitor who monitors the multiverse. So there's an anti-universe, so there's an anti-monitor.
Okay.
And he wants to take control of the multiverse for himself. So He sends out like an antimatter wave that starts deleting the universes. So a whole bunch of the heroes from all the different worlds, they come together. Okay, they stop them, but not really, because there's only 3 universes left, and they kind of all merge into one to become not algorithm. They all mush into one, right?
Okay.
All the histories, whatever's left from those 3 worlds, it all combines into one. So I don't know if it was before or after this. You might be asking, hey, where did the magic meteor come from that the Alan Scott's lantern came out of? Because a part of that meteor, it broke off, and that's what became his lantern. You might be asking, hey, where did that meteor come from? I don't know if it was before or after the cosmic the mushing of the remaining universes.
Mhm.
But from what I've heard was a long time ago, the Guardians of the Universe, they don't like magic. Magic is a X factor to them. They don't like it. It's too unpredictable. So they grabbed up as much magic as they could, and they consolidated it into just a meteor, and they sent it off into Earth 2, or the Earth 2 universe.
Okay.
That
That seems irresponsible, but alright.
I'm not really sure what their reasoning was to go, oh yeah, let's just send it somewhere else. Okay, so let's see. We had Crisis of Infinite Earths, okay, and then we get into the 90s. And Hal Jordan is looking slightly older now. He has gray hair now.
Ah.
And the other 2 got Guy and John Stewart. They're still just around. And Alan Scott, he's around too. He's on the same world now. His history got recombined in where he still fought in World War II, but it's 1990 now. So they pretty much went, everybody who was in the Justice Society, they all, for some reason or another, they all have extended life expectancies because of their powers or because of some blanket spell that was put on them.
Okay.
So the older Alan Scott, he's still around. He was in a Justice Society, and then the Justice League was inspired by that. Okay, it's the 90s. Superman dies, Batman gets his back broken, everything sucks. And Green Lantern's home city, what was his home city called? Green Lantern home city. Wow, I can't believe I'm blanking. Well, whatever it was, some alien warlords come by because they made a deal with a wannabe Superman because in the 90s Superman died, and then 4 would-be successors just popped into the woodwork, and one of those just went to some alien warlord and went, "Yeah, I'll help you take over Earth, no problem." So that warlord blew up Green Lantern's home city. And this is Hal Jordan. This is the second Green Lantern that we know. And he was out in space on some adventure, and he knows that Superman died. Everybody knows about that. And he comes home, and he's like, "Oh my God! Somebody blew up my city." So I think he beat up the that alien warlord, and then he's like, "Yeah, I have a Green Lantern. I can remake my city." So he makes a construct of his whole city with people and everything, but they're not real, right? They're just imaginary light constructs.
Jeez, that's gotta feel worse.
He is in complete denial that some bad happened, so he tried recreating it, and it's not quite right. And one of his bosses, the Guardians of the Universe, they show up, and they're like, "Hey, yeah, sorry your city kind of blew up, but can you stop? Because you shouldn't be doing this. You shouldn't be using your power for personal gain. You shouldn't be doing this." Green Lantern freaked out, beat up that Guardian, and then went to Oa, which is where all the Green Lanterns hang out. That's like the precinct office. That's where all the Green Lanterns go, right?
Okay.
That's the not the home planet, but that's where
That's where the
the
offices
main
are.
that's where the big Green Lantern is.
Mm.
That's where the Master Green Lantern is. So he freaks out. He heads to Oa. And the Guardians tell all the Green Lanterns, "Hey, he's coming. Stop him from coming here." He beats them all up. He kills them all. Takes all their rings. Heads to the Master Green Lantern, and whatever Guardians are left, they get killed too, and they release Sinestro from the Master Green Lantern, because apparently they imprisoned Sinestro in the Master Green Lantern. And Sinestro, depending on the continuity, he is either just a general war criminal, or he is a former Green Lantern that went nuts, tried using his powers to take over planets. So I'm not exactly sure when the switch happened from, "Oh yeah, he's just a criminal," to, "Yeah, he was a former Green Lantern." I don't know when that swap was.
Okay.
But Sinestro was imprisoned in the Master Green Lantern. Okay, they let him out to beat up Green Lantern. Okay, Green Lantern kills him. Okay, jumps in the Master Green Lantern, sucks up all the power, gets a new snazzy costume, and starts calling himself Parallax.
Okay.
Questions, comments, concerns?
Little concerned for this guy's mental health, but that's about it.
Okay, so Green Lantern turned evil, Superman's dead, Batman's kind of crippled, everything sucks. So there's one Guardian of the Universe left. He gathers up as much Green Lantern energy as he can, and he goes to Earth, just finds some random dude and goes, "Yep, you'll do," and hands him a Green Lantern. Okay, you're the new Green Lantern now. And this is Kyle Rayner. And Kyle Rayner was a Green Lantern until like 2007 or so. He was also in the Justice League. Everybody kind of knows that. So many names. Hal Jordan. Everybody knows Hal Jordan flipped his lid. Batman gets better. Superman gets better. Everybody's better. Aquaman gets his hand cut off and has a hook for hand to go with the real nautical theme, I guess. And at some point, the Flash changes, but the costume looks exactly the same. It's like his the previous Flash's cousin or something. I don't know. So at some point, I skipped a little bit. Okay, so Green Lantern flipped his lid. 1993 or so. In 1994 was a big. It wasn't super big, but it was another reset, and this was 0 Hour, the Crisis in Time. Because what it was after Crisis at Infinite Earths, you still had a bunch of remnants of previous timelines that didn't really mesh well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you ended up with 20 different Hawkmans.
Oh.
How do you consolidate all of them? So and there was a whole bunch of other ones that's like, how do we put this in here? And then you had Power Girl, and Power Girl is the Earth 2 equivalent of Supergirl.
Okay.
Well, Earth 2 history was kind of incorporated in, so you ended up with an extra Supergirl, and her history was kind of retconned to be, oh yeah, she just has powers. She's just like a descendant of like Atlanteans or something. So she wasn't Kryptonian anymore.
All right.
Okay, so we have 0 Hour. And during 0 Hour, we have Hal Jordan as Parallax. And what's happening is the timeline is being deleted from both ends. So stuff from the future starts disappearing, as well as stuff from the past. And Hal Jordan was trying to pretty much make like a new Big Bang. He was trying to stop time, gather up all that potential energy, and recreate his own timeline where his city didn't blow up and everything's perfect. And then he dies. but not because of 0 Hour, because sometime shortly after the timeline was recombobulated, the sun is being destroyed. Something called a Sun Eater jumps into it and is eating the sun.
That would probably destroy the sun.
Yes. So he jumps into the sun and restarts it, and he dies. And his body's just in there. So that was, if I'm not wrong, somebody can correct me. I don't think it matters. That was like 1996, 1988. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention at the time. I didn't read comics till 2008, maybe a little bit earlier. So Green Lantern's dead. We have Kyle Rayner as the Green Lantern. There's no other Green Lanterns. There's only one Guardian left. Everybody goes about their day. And then we have Infinite Crisis, which was in 2005. And somewhere around then, the Spectre lost his host.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if it was before or after that. So the Spectre lost his host, and do you know who the Spectre is?
No idea.
Okay. I thought I'd better ask every once in a while, hey, do you know who so-and-so? So the Spectre was a police officer in the 40s. He died, and he came back as a ghost to take revenge on his killer.
Okay.
And he stayed around fighting other supernatural things. Well, his backstory was kind of retconned to, yeah, there's the guy who died, but then on top of that, he like was bound to a spirit called the Spectre, which the Spectre is kind of he's one of those things that's kind of undefinable. But he's what is he? He's God's vengeance. He's an angel, kind of, sort of. Gotta mute for a bit to take care of dogs. I'll pop in when I can. Still listening. Okay, very good. So the Spectre is an angel bound to a human, kind of like Supernatural with like Castiel and all the archangels, if you ever saw that. So somewhere in the 2000s, Spectre lost his host, and the Justice League's like, okay, hey, we still need a Spectre. Let's go to heaven to get the guy back. And the guy's like, no, I'm good. I'm gonna stay up here. I'm very happy. And it's like, well, we need somebody to take over as the Spectre. And Hal Jordan was just hanging out in heaven, and he's like, yeah, I'll do it. And everybody's like, no, let's not let him do it. Well, for some reason, the Spectre liked him. So so the Spectre bound himself to Hal Jordan, and he became the new Spectre for a while, dealing with like cosmic, supernatural kind of things. One of the things I remember him in was the Emperor Joker storyline. I might talk about that later if I remember. Okay, so Hal Jordan's the Spectre for a while, and then at some point the Spectre goes, "Hey, look, so the reason why I bound to you was because you had something else inside of you. But besides me, there was something else, and I was trying to fight it this whole time, but I can't do it." And it's like, wait a minute, what else do I got inside of me? And he's like, well, you know that time you were Parallax and you kind of killed everybody and you tried restarting time? Yeah. Well, you had a space parasite inside of you, and its name is Parallax. So Parallax bound to you, and you just started calling yourself Parallax. And it's like, huh. And then Hal Jordan's just brought back to life. And then the Spectre just goes away. And then Parallax is just out there. So remember I was talking about Sinestro. Well, Sinestro gets angry for some reason, and he decides to make his own club. And he calls it the Sinestro Corps, and their rings are yellow. And okay, so Green Lantern's rings are powered by willpower. Like, how much willpower can you put into it to, like, make what you're imagining real? Well, Sinestro's rings were powered by fear. How much fear can we instill on someone to make it real? So his is the Sinestro Corps, and a whole bunch of bad guys were in it, and it kind of works like the Green Lantern rings. And before this, the Green Lanterns had a weakness. Like Superman has a weakness to kryptonite. The Flash has a weakness to slippery surfaces if he can't run. Batman has a weakness to bullets. Like, I don't know. Aquaman has a weakness to being on dry land too long because he's like a merman. Well, Green Lantern rings had a weakness to the color yellow. If you throw a bucket of yellow paint at a Green Lantern, he can't do anything to stop it. It'll just hit him in the face. And that was because the color yellow represented fear. Because the Green Lantern's tagline is the man without fear. Which then how could the color yellow affect him? I don't know. That was kind of oversight for a while. So we have the yellow lantern rings. And then we see a couple other power rings come out of the woodwork. We have red power rings, which is powered by rage. And if you hear fireworks in the background, I'm sorry. So we have red power rings. And then we had orange power rings, but there's only one orange lantern because the orange power ring represents avarice, which is greed. So it's pretty much like Lord of the Rings, where you have Schmeagol slash Gollum. So there's just one alien on a planet nobody goes to. It's like the forbidden planet. Nobody's supposed to go to it. There's one alien dude who's just sitting alone in a cave somewhere with millions and millions of orange power rings, but he's the only one because whoever wears an orange power ring, they immediately go, "This is mine." They immediately turn into a Schmeagol. And then red power rings, you start burping lava because you become so filled with rage that your blood starts to boil and you start burping lava. So yeah, there's only one orange lantern. And then we have the Indigo tribe, and they have indigo rings. And their gimmick is kind of that they're just compassionate. They mimic any other lantern powers nearby. And then you have the sorry, fireworks. The sapphires, which their thing is, their emotion is love, and it's just a whole bunch of women that their boyfriends dump them, and then a ring comes to them, and then they want to get their boyfriends so bad. Okay, so green, yellow, red. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, it's Roy G. Biv. Because it's the emotional spectrum is the rainbow. Okay, so Roy G. Biv, we have red, orange, yellow, G, green, Biv, blue. I didn't talk about blue yet. Blue. What was blue again? Blue was hope. Blue is a bunch of space monks that they're just hopeful. Everything will go right. And kind of the positive is if a Green Lantern is within such a distance, or if a Green Lantern is within such a distance as a blue ring, the Green Lantern rings, they become superpowered. They become overclocked. They become overcharged. So if you're like 1% of your Green Lantern power, it'll skyrocket. But they're pacifists. And they can't really do anything on their own. Besides just basic function, flight. They're in space. Okay, they're protected from the vacuum of space. They have the bare minimum power set. Okay, Roy G. Biv, blue, indigo, violet. Okay. So you have the whole rainbow crane box there. So next is the others. So next I want to talk about the Black Hand. The Black Hand was a supervillain. The Green Lantern has been fighting since the 60s. And of course, the timeline's always truncated, so it's only been like at most 10 years. But in the comics, Black Hand's been around since the 60s. And he started out as just a petty criminal with a magic wand that can zap the Green Lantern. That can he can just like siphon off Green Lantern's power. Okay, and then I got power. I can zap you, zap, zap, zap. So he was around. He was like a C-list villain. And then I might get the order of this wrong. And then 3 things happened to him. So one of the things was he was Okay, one of the things was that at some point the Green Arrow needed to get Green Lantern's original lantern battery back because Green Lantern was gone for a long, long time, and he's like, yeah, can you get my Green Lantern battery back? And he's like, oh yeah, I had it in my basement this whole time. Okay, well, Black Hand shows up, and I think this was still when Green Lantern was the Spectre. So Green Arrow put on the ring. Okay, he's and he makes a arrow out of the ring, and he's like, wow, that was so much effort. You do this like all the time, and it's like, yeah, and it's like, yeah, that was so hard. I thought it would have been way easier. Well, that arrow went into Black Hand's hand, and this was still when the Green Lantern was the Spectre, and the Spectre's like, well, I'm gonna turn your hand that just got an arrow shoved into it. I'm gonna just like kill it off, and his hand just turned into dust, and it's like, now your hand truly is black. So he was just being a dick. He was just being a jerk. So sometime after that, aliens abduct the Black Hand and fix his arm, and he has like a super like beefy arm now. And then something happens to him. I can't really remember what, but he died.
Okay.
And then he came back to life. And his family were morticians. They worked at the Black Hand funeral home. So he stole the symbol of that that mortuary, and that was the symbol of his costume, which was an arrow going downwards with stripes in it, and it kind of looked like a hand. It had fingers. It kind of looked like fingers. So he killed his family. And he's kind of like, he was brought back to life. He's kind of zombie, kind of, sort of. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot something. I forgot something real crucial. So a lot of stuff happened to the Black Hand. He had his hand killed off, and then aliens came back, and he had like weird like leeching powers. And then he didn't die. Something didn't happen to him. He went home. He went back to his mortuary family. He killed them. He shot himself. And then that's when he gets zombified. Very upbeat guy.
Yeah.
So
super positive, very feel good.
Yeah, very feel good. He has such a very good outlook on life. Nothing gets him down. So he shot himself. Some kind of weird magic happens. He barfs up a Black Lantern ring, and then he starts the zombie apocalypse. So,
Okay.
oh, you were gonna say some.
I was just saying, okay, I guess that, barf up a black ring, Black Lantern ring, start zombies, that tracks.
So, there's a planet way out in space that a Black Lantern is just growing. And at some point, a whole bunch of the Guardians of the Universe, they came back to life. When Hal Jordan came back to life, so somehow that reincarnated them.
Okay.
Which I'm not really sure how that works, because they were super duper old and then they died and then they get reincarnated and then they're old again. But one of the Guardians, she gets beat up real bad and her face is scarred. Her name's Scar. I don't know what her name was before she got scarred, but she's Scar.
Okay.
And she goes crazy, and there's a book of some prophecy. Yeah, a lot of this stuff goes to, oh yeah, there was a prophecy.
Yeah.
So there was a prophecy of the Blackest Night. Because when the Green Lanterns charge their rings off of the Green Lantern, their individual Green Lanterns, they have an oath. They have a thing they say as they wait for their ring to get charged. And it goes, in brightest day and blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's light beware my power, Green Lantern's light. Well, wait a minute. What was that bit at the beginning? In blackest night. In blackest night was a prophesized event, which I guess they just made up in the mid-2000s, because that oath has been around since the 40s. So the zombie apocalypse happens. A whole bunch of Black Lantern rings just manifest themselves and attach themselves to anybody dead, and then somehow it's swapped to anybody who was dead.
Ooh.
But a lot of characters were killed off. Just regular killed off. They didn't come back. So anybody who came back as a Black Lantern, their gimmick was to pretty much guilt trip them. Oh my God! Would you? Why didn't you stop me from being killed? You're so horrible. They would pretty much like guilt trip them. and then they would like siphon off any emotional energy that person would give off.
Wild.
Hang on for a minute. I want to see where the fireworks are coming from.
Yeah.
Okay, I have no idea.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe if I close my windows.
Probably won't make it louder, so.
Okay. Zombie apocalypse, tripping zombies. Anybody who was dead, a Black Lantern is then attracted to them. Because, let's see, Superman, Green Lantern, Flash, I guess Wonder Woman, Aquaman's wife. A lot of characters, they were killed off at some point. They came back for various reasons, but it was all chalked up to something pushed them back. Something allowed them to come back to life. And to kill to destroy a Black Lantern ring, you need to combine two different colors together. So the different lanterns, they had to work together.
Okay.
And at one point, so there was a ton of different like crossover comics, because it's like, okay, what's going on over here? What's going on over here? And it's okay, at some point, one of the Guardians of the Universe, Ganthet, he was the last one for a while. Ganthet's like, oh yeah, I can help with this. You need more lanterns, right? I can do that. It turns out that all these different lanterns, even though some of them weren't made by us, it's all bootlegged off of our design. So our lanterns have a failsafe that I can just turn on, and it'll just duplicate rings. So you ended up with Lex Luthor getting a Orange Lantern ring, and the original Orange Lantern and Lex Luthor were just going, no, this is mine. No, this is mine. They were just fighting amongst themselves.
There are potentially worse outcomes from that.
And there was one comic, I think later on, where the Orange Lantern meets Brainiac. And do you know the repercussions of that?
No.
So I'm getting off track here. I'll get back on track. So Brainiac, depending on the origin, is pretty much, he goes around the universe looking for new knowledge, and then he collects that knowledge and keeps it for himself. His prime directive is to just gather knowledge.
Okay.
And depending on what day of the week it is, sometimes he's a robot, sometimes he's an artificial life form from a planet. But most of the time he's a cybernetic organism. And the Orange Lantern finds a brainiac at some point and goes, okay, you're mine now, and you gather stuff, so anything that's yours, it's mine now, so you're going to give me everything you have.
And I'm guessing that doesn't work out well.
I can't remember. I think he just broke them. Yeah, that could have turned out really, really bad. But you just had one hoarder steal stuff from another hoarder. So, yeah. Okay. So various different rings that it gets duplicated, different characters get rings. Okay, so a Batman villain called Scarecrow. Scarecrow's gimmick is that he has fear gas.
Yep.
He just sprays that stuff in a room and everybody sees their greatest fear. So, what ring does he get?
I want to say it's either going to be the Ring of Fear or the Ring of Hope.
So, he gets the Ring of Fear because he cannot feel fear because he's played around with his fear gas, fear toxin for so long that that part of his brain just turned off. So once he gets up,
Jeez. Just making a sound because of the impact, the lore.
so yeah. So he gets a yellow ring and then he gets to feel fear for the first time in years. And he is so happy. And then he gets squished. Because I said any character who was dead, they come back to life. So you kind of we get to see some weird combinations of things happen. So there's a character called Deadman. His power is that he's dead.
I guess that's useful for, like, deep sea diving. Don't know how that would work, I don't know how that would be beneficial in any other scenario.
So nobody can see him. He's a ghost.
Okay.
He can possess people. So people just know that he's around, he can possess people, but no one actually sees him unless you're magic. Magic people can see him.
Okay.
So with Deadman, his power is he's dead. He was a he was an acrobat in the circus, which is kind of a running thing for some reason. So he was an acrobat in the circus. Someone shot him. He died. And then I'm going to get this so wrong. A Tibetan goddess grabs his soul and goes, I'm going to allow you to stay around to stop the person who killed you. And he does that, but then he's still around because the goddess still needs him to do stuff, to be a ghost. So Blackest Night happens. Everybody who was dead, or anybody who was dead, can come back to life. Well, a black lantern ring binds itself to his body, and he does not have a really enjoyable day. Because his spirit is trying to get back into his body.
Oh.
And he is in agony.
Definitely sounds rough.
So they blow up the Black Lantern ring that's trying to do that to him, okay? And then he's free to go wherever, and a little bit later on, a Black Lantern ring combines itself with the then host of the Spectre. Because the Spectre, he was in a similar situation, but it was it was an angel that bound himself to somebody. So, for whatever reason, Deadman tries jumping in there and tries separating the Black Lantern personality from the original personality, because the angel, he's stuck in that body. He's bound to that body a little bit more than Supernatural rules. If you ever
Right,
watch
hang on a
Supernatural.
second. You can keep talking.
So at some point, the Black Lantern powered Spectre, he mushes Scarecrow, so Scarecrow just dies. So remember I said that a Black Lantern was growing somewhere? Once it got up to full power, it manifested the force behind it, which was Necron. And Necron was a demon or something from the 40s, and he's kind of the Grim Reaper. He is one aspect of the Green Lantern, or of death. One aspect of death. Because there's many different versions of death in DC Comics. You have death as an absolute. You have death as a merciful ending. You have death as an enemy. So Necron, he wants to take over the world, and people kind of realize, wait a minute, this all started because of Black Hand. So let's bring Black Hand back to life. As long as Black Hand is alive, there's no Necron.
Okay, and how do we know that? That seems like a bit of a leap.
There was a leap somewhere, but somebody went, wait a minute, this all started because Black Hand died.
Okay.
And Black Hand has become the avatar of death. Necron's not the avatar of death. Black Hand is. Because rewind a little bit. Remember I was talking about Parallax?
Yes.
Parallax is the avatar of fear. Right? It's some kind of cosmic force that kind of created itself out of this energy and became its own entity. And all the other lanterns have their own avatar. So the Red Lanterns, they have a bull. The Indigo Lanterns, they have an octopus for some reason. Parallax is a giant bug. Green Lanterns have a giant green whale. And for some reason, Black Hand has become the entity for the Black Lanterns. So it's, yeah, let's bring him back to life, and then no more Necron. So they find the entity for the White Lanterns, or they find a White Lantern. I forget how they did that. But there's let me think. There is a white entity, and then Kyle Rayner becomes the White Lantern. He's the guy. And he brings Black Hand back to life. Okay, Necron goes away. Okay, everything's happy. Okay, and different people who were dead before the White Lanterns, or before the Black Lanterns, they're back to life. Because, yeah, the Black Lanterns can bring somebody back as a zombie, but unless you are alive at the time and you get separated from your Black Lantern ring, if you were 100% dead, then you're still dead. But the White Lantern rings, it brought 7 people back to life that were dead. And one of those people was Deadman. Now he's alive. He was alive, and
his whole thing is over.
Yeah, his whole thing is done. He's not dead anymore. So he's brought back to life. He has a quest, and his quest is to live life. So he pretty much hangs out with his grandpa, which is cool.
Yeah.
but then he's dead again.
Okay.
Let's see. What else can I remember out of that? Oh, okay, and Swamp Thing. So I got asked the obligatory, hey, do you know who Swamp Thing is?
Nope.
So once upon a time, there was a guy named Alec Holland. He was a biologist, and he died and was thrown into a swamp with chemicals and stuff, and he came back to life as a swamp thing made out of vegetation, and he was the avatar of the green, which is different than not confusing at all.
Yeah.
Which is different than Green Lanterns, than the power of willpower. The green is the power of nature. There is also the red and the black, which is unrelated to Black Lanterns. So Alec Holland, he was the Swamp Thing, and he was the avatar of the green, and up till the end of Blackest Night, he really died. The Swamp Thing we knew wasn't Alec Holland, it was just vegetation that imprinted off of him. He 100% died.
Okay.
So at the end of Blackest Night, he comes back to life, and then he's combined with the Swamp Thing, so he's whole again, kind of, even though he's still a Swamp Thing.
Okay.
For whatever reason, I thought that was noteworthy. Okay.
Like, when it comes to, like, the list of people who came back from the dead, I guess he would technically be considered noteworthy. But, I kind of have to head off for the night.
Okay, bye.
Alright, bye. We should do this again at some point.
Okay. Agreed.
See ya.
Okay.
Sorry
bye.
it's so abrupt. My dog is upset, and what baby wants, baby gets.
Okay. Baby has to go to their room. Has to go to their cage, to their special room, whatever.
No, she sleeps in the bed. She sleeps in the bed with people, and she is very upset that I am not in bed yet. So gotta deal with
But
that.
it's only 10 o'clock. It's only 10 o'clock though.
Well, yeah, it's 10 o'clock. She's an early bird. Sometimes I can get away with it. Tonight is not one of those nights.
Okay.
Alright. See ya.
Okay, see you.
And that goes for you too, stream chat. I will see you again maybe tomorrow. Probably not. And yeah, we'll go ahead and raid ship. Oh, Beer Funger, welcome to the stream. Have a good day. Thank you. I will. We're gonna go ahead and raid Shep because I think he's a cool dude. And I will see you guys later.